These are instructions, not slogans. Lessons 31 through 40. Lesson 31, don't confuse exhaustion with surrender. I am tired, but I am not finished. I am bent, but not broken. There's a difference between laying down and laying it all down. If I stop, it's to breathe, not to disappear. If I go quiet, it's to listen, not to quit. Exhaustion tells the truth about weight, surrender lies about worth. I'm still here, that's the proof. Lesson 32, the body keeps its own time. Clock time says hurry, patient time says wait. The body does not argue, it simply invoices. You can borrow tomorrow, but it charges interest, and the payment comes due in the bones. If the body says stop, stop without apology. If the body says lie down, that is not weakness, that is maintenance. Respect the time that does not tick. Lesson 32, silence is not absence. Oh, 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 oh. If I don't answer, I'm not gone, I'm elsewhere. Stillness is a kind of work, waiting is a form of faith. Some things only arrive when you stop calling for them. Silence isn't empty, it's full of alignment you can't hear while you're rushing. Don't panic, nothing left. Lesson 34, mercy has teeth. Mercy does not mean safe, it means spared. Sometimes mercy blocks the road, sometimes it knocks you flat. Sometimes it says not this way. If you're still breathing after what should have killed you, that wasn't luck, that was mercy with its hand on your shoulder and its teeth showing. Lesson 34. Lesson 34. When everything else drops away, stay with what's left. A voice, a breath, a single line, a sentence. You don't need momentum, you need contact. Stay with the signal even when the noise is gone, especially then. If you're still here, there is still work, but it doesn't hurry. Lesson 36, pace is not cowardice. I learned this one with my heart rattling. Walls breathing closer than they should. Speed is a drug they sell to the frightened, but slowness is how you keep what's good. I don't know urgency, my life. I don't know panic, my breath. If I walk instead of run tonight, that ain't retreat, that's death. Slow is not weak, slow is not late. Slow is the weight that keeps the hinge on the gate. Lesson 37, pain is a signal, not a judge. Pain doesn't mean you failed the test, it means the test is real. Oh, it knocks on bone, it hums in nerve, it tells you what you feel. You don't argue with the smoke alarm, you don't shame the burn, you listen close, you change your stance, you let the lesson turn. Truth, but it points the way. Pain don't rule, it just has its say. Hear it once, don't crown it king. Pain is a bell, not everything. Lesson 38, rest is an act of defiance. They want you hollow, buzzing thin, available, bright and spent. But rest is how the body says I was not built to be bent. I lay down when the world says prove. I close my eyes when it says more. That's not quitting, that's guarding the fire they keep trying to steal at the door. Escape. Rest is repair. Rest is saying I'm still here and I plan to stay there. Lesson 39. Lesson 39. Lesson 39. The body knows before the mind. My hands figured it out first, then my breath, then my feet. Thought came last as it often does, trying to catch up with me. If the body says stop, you stop. If it sways, you sway. The brain's a map, not the ground, and the ground has the final say. Ooh. school before language ruled out. Still here is enough. I don't need a victory speech, I don't need a flag or flame. If I'm breathing at the end of the day, that alone earns my name. Some days the only win is this: I did not disappear, I stayed put, I held the line. Still here is enough, still here is true, still here means the work isn't finished with you. No crowns, no claims, no borrowed light, just breathe held honest through the night. Still here, still here. Still here is enough.